Well, good morning, and what a lovely, dismally grey morning it is. So, about another 20 minutes, I'm going to get down to my daughter's. Today we're going to Jodrell Bank, and I can't even remember the last time I went to Jodrell Bank. It was probably with Jen when she was younger, but I just love that place. So we've pre-bought the tickets and everything. If you do pre-buy your tickets for Jodrell Bank, you could get to use them for the entire year. So it works well for them because Jem's husband is working today, so it means that they can go today with me and they've got 2 adults and a child ticket, but means they can go back again as a family as many times as they want this year. So it's a really good little deal, that. So yeah, I can't wait for today. This is going to be exciting. Ewan gets so excited about just about everything really, but he loves space. So hopefully all the stuff there will be really, really good, and we'll have a lovely time. I have packed a picnic, as you do, and yeah, we should get going in a little bit. But there is a little cafe there, so I've said as they've treated me to the ticket, I'm going to treat them to coffee and a cake when we get there. My daughter doesn't like herself or my grandson being on camera, so I'll see what I can get in, just little bits of Jodrell Bank without getting those guys in there, and let you see how my day goes. I've been here loads of times before, but this is always going to be impressive. I've not seen it move today, which would be really, really nice. But we've just been, there's a teepee just over there that has tours on it. So there's like talks, I think 3 or 4 of them a day. Gives you the whole history of this, what it's going on now, and what the future of the telescope's going to be. And I'm nerding out because it is really interesting, but there's loads of interactive stuff for the kids, and there's loads of other bits to do. It's not just for kids. I've seen just groups of adults walking around and having a real great time. So it's all changed. Nothing is the same apart from the telescope. That's the only thing that's the same since last time. But yeah, we've been having loads of fun playing the experiments, pushing the kids out of the way. You know, I want to try it. So yeah, and it was $3.95 for the biggest mocha I've ever seen. So the cafe is really reasonable, which is always good because sometimes they can take the mickey, can't they, with the captive audience. But no, not here. Well, good morning. I'm bog-eyed as anything, which is standard really now, isn't it, for me? So I am up. My sister has already texted me taking the mickey about my timekeeping, but just been checking the weather for Blackpool, and there are thunderstorm warnings in Blackpool all day today until 9 o'clock tonight. Reckons the rain might stop about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I've got myself a little running belt that fits my phone and some cash and my car keys in, so I don't have to worry about things falling out of my pocket or whatever. Anyway, off in the rain, and I'll see what I can catch. I didn't do much yesterday for Jodrell Bank. It's well worth a visit, but so many kids knocking around. Obviously I can't be videoing kids, so that's the kids part done. It's now for the menopausal grandma's day. Smoky. Bit smoky. I thought I'd give up. Just waiting to get on. The poncho doesn't help. Look. Brilliant. Hopefully the next ride will dry us out anyway. So, as you can see, soaking wet trainers, soaking wet socks, soaking wet bottom, soaking wet sister, soaking wet shoot. We're literally soaking wet. I don't know if you can tell, we're soaking wet through.
Oh my God.
God knows what, if those ponchos saved us and we still got this wet.
Them ponchos were lying, they lied.
They are, the poncho of lies. So we need to go on. We're going to go on that big one behind us. So we're going to go up in the air, and that'll dry us off in like 5 seconds, I bet. So jumper, poncho.
And wet down the middle.
Still that wet. There we go. onwards to something that will dry us off, and then we're going to go play some bingo and calm down a bit.
And I've got to take my glasses off.
This has been here for ages and I've never been on it, and neither has my sister.
Never ever.
So it's about time.
The Mad Hatter's Tea Party at
Oh, we're down the rabbit hole.
There's a big alley.
Looks like she's got a giant penis. Yeah. Well, that was a day with my sister yesterday. I can't remember the last time I went to Blackpool Pleasure Beach. We've driven there, done the illuminations at Christmas and stuff, but we've not done the Pleasure Beach, and we've not done it together. She goes, because she's got teenage kids, so she goes a lot more frequently than I do. So thankfully she knew the best rides to go on and was saying we should really, you know, try and do this first and get this done. And we just had a really, really good day. And we got absolutely soaked on Valhalla. We were at the front, which I think we actually missed out on things that were behind us, because we could hear people screaming and we're just like, what are they screaming at? But apparently things like get shot out at you, and you get to see more things if you're not right at the front. So I couldn't convince her to go on again because we were sopping wet through. So it was it was hilarious. But it was about, I don't know, maybe 8:30 by the time we got back. I am knackered. I ache everywhere. My neck is killing me, which is not surprising with the way you get thrown around on those things. I used something called Your Parking Space and pre-booked a parking spot at the Premier Inn. It was like a 7-minute walk to the Pleasure Beach at the back. So I literally just drove in and we walked in, and that was it. And that was from 10 o'clock in the morning until 7 o'clock at night, and we used all of that. Like I said, right in the centre of Blackpool, but secure with security cameras and everything. And it cost £7.20 plus an admin fees. I think it was like £8.20 in total. Parking at the Pleasure Beach was 18 quid for the day, and no camper vans were allowed in there anyway. So now it's time to get caught up with work. I've been managing to do some little bits in the evening as I've been going along, and now it's a big old catch-up day with lots of phone calls to HMRC. So no doubt my head will be exploded later because they are ridiculous. Anyway, onto this stuff. It's not going to do itself, you know. So after a stonking few days, I have got myself some new things. I mean, look at that. I love that Blackpool Pleasure Beach one. That's so cool. This was mine and my sister's favourite ride. So we went on Icon twice, and then going to Jodrell Bank with the grandson and my daughter. I have to get myself a Lovell telescope pin. So yes, so those can go up here with the rest of them. I'm going to have to move over to this side soon, aren't I, and get some over there. But maybe have to fill in the little bits a bit better. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. So there we go, those two there. And the Lovell telescope one there. Nice. Good morning. I'm tired. It's a good kind of tired, mind. It's been very good for the soul this week, because I've got to see lots of my family and some of my friends. Today I'm going to go for a walk. We're going for a walk down the woods. We're going to grab some lunch, and then we're going to go play pool in the local pub for a little bit, and then I am going to go back to where I was last night because I've got a very early start with Jem and Ewan in the morning. Good morning. I am used to being busy. I'm a busy person. There's always something I need to do and to be cracking on with. But this week has been something else. It's been brilliant. I have had a really, really good week. I think it was just what I needed. Get to see my friends and my family, do stuff that's different that I don't normally do. Obviously getting to see my daughter and grandson, which is what I'm doing today. There is ridiculous weather, and we're getting the train into Manchester. There's some some dinosaur thing on at a bookstore on King Street in Manchester, so we're going to go and do that today. And also other things. Gail's Bakery's just opened up around the corner, so we're going to see if we can get in there and just get everything bagel with some nice things on, because it's like a famous bakery. And just chill, really. You know, not spend a ton of money, but get to see some nice things, and we'll see what other free bits and bats we can get to do in Manchester while we're down that way. So it'll be a good day. Hopefully the rain will hold off. I've got my brolly out again. That saved my bacon in at Riyadh anyway. So, you know, it's just water, isn't it? Well, it's another early morning, and it was a reasonably late night, I think, yesterday. So I think when I'm going back to the unit tonight, I can't wait to see John. I am so looking forward to seeing him. I've missed him so much this week, which is also a nice thing as well, because sometimes I think if you don't get the chance to miss each other, it's weird. It's a nice feeling to miss him, because I know I'm going to go back and see him. So that's all lovely. But we just decided on what the weather's going to be like, because the car boot sale that we were going to do tomorrow has this rain all day as well. So while I'm not worried about getting wet, I can't get all my stuff wet. No one's going to buy sopping wet through picture frames, are they? So it might be a thing of, I might be up at 5 in the morning, ready to get there for 6. It might probably even be earlier if I go pack the vans up. That might happen tomorrow, but then again, I might get a lie in, and it'll be my first one since 9 days, which is a lot for me. You know, normally I have a nice easy morning. I don't start working until 9 o'clock, unless I've got stuff to do, but it's been a bit different this week. So yeah, but my heart is full, and I know I say that a lot, but it makes a massive difference when you get to see the people that you don't get to see very often. It's like jumping in to a comfy pair of trousers. Excuse the pun, guys, you know what I mean. I said it to your face. With these friends, I have known them for Andrew I saw yesterday, moved next door to her when I was 11, and Kath we moved next door to, oh crikey, we're talking 25 years ago maybe. So there's none of this needing to keep in contact all the time, which if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that those are the kind of memes that I post and things, just to say, I do still love you. I am just crap at texting. I just forget all the time. And I think my little comfort blanket of the friends that I don't need to do that with, because they're the same, they're so busy that there's none of this needing to be in constant contact. And for me, that works out wonderfully. And we literally walked in, big hug, carried on as if all of this time hadn't passed, and we'll just gabbing away like you do. And it was lovely, and it was a reaffirmation of the fact that that's how it works, and we're all happy with it working that way. So yeah, but hopefully, because I'm going to be back over this way in a month or so, hopefully we'll get John over as well, because he needs to come and have some curry with friends that are couple friends kind of thing, and do it that way. But yeah, so I'm putting off. I'm already late. What time is it? Well, I said I'd be there after 8 o'clock, and it's 6 minutes past 8, so I can't be too far after that, because I think we're going to leave at 8:30 to make sure we're there for the train on time. I've got to unfasten my thingy at the back, because I hang all my jackets on the back of the door underneath, and I'm going to need my waterproof jacket today. So I'll put my shoes on and get that out in a second. So while we craft dinosaurs in this beautiful room, I'll leave this video here. Thanks for coming along with me and putting up with not much actual footage because of all the children and places I couldn't record. But for now, take care guys, and I will catch you on my next video. Bye!